Welcome to another episode. I'm Aisha.
And I'm Rahul. Let's get into it.
So, Rahul, tell me honestly, when did you last feel like you were translating in your head?
Oh, this morning, I was ordering chai from the new tapri near my office. The bhaiya asked, "Sugar?" And inside my head, I was like, "मैंने तो हमेशा कम sugar लेता हूँ. I usually take less sugar." But by the time I finished thinking that, he had already poured the normal sugar.
So you ended up with sweet chai?
Super sweet. I drank it like a medicine.
But that's exactly the problem, right? We think in our mother tongue first, then we translate, and the other person is already waiting.
Yes, and today we want to help our listeners with that. We want to show that you don't need perfect English to speak. You just need to think in English.
Small words, simple sentences, that's enough.
Aisha, why do you think we translate so much?
I think it's because we were taught English like mathematics. Learn the rule, then apply. So in our head, we check, is this subject-verb agreement correct? Should I use is or am?
Right, school made us scared of mistakes.
Yes, and when you're scared, your brain becomes slow. You want to be safe, so you go back to Hindi, build the sentence, then come back to English.
But the problem is, conversations don't wait. Life doesn't wait.
Exactly. So the first thing we need to understand is translating is normal. Almost every Indian does it when they start.
But we can train our brain to think directly in English.
How? Give me one small example.
Okay, let's say you're in a meeting. Someone asks, "What do you think about this idea?"
In my head, I'd think, ये idea अच्छा है, लेकिन budget थोड़ा high है.
That's translating. Instead, try to use the English words you already know directly, even if it's simple. Say, "Good idea, but budget is high."
That's it? Good idea, but budget is high?
So the key is, start small.
Yes, very small.
This reminds me of my cousin Neha. She used to be so quiet in office. Everyone thought she was shy. But one day she told me, "Rahul bhai, I understand everything they say, but when I try to speak, I freeze. I keep making the sentence perfect in my head and they move to the next topic."
Oh, that's so painful. What did you tell her?
I told her, next time, just say one line, even if it's not perfect. So one day, in a meeting, her manager asked, "Any suggestions?" And she just said, "Maybe we can try a different color."
Good for her.
And she said, nobody laughed, nobody corrected her. The manager just said, "Okay, let's think about it." And after that, she started speaking more, small sentences, little by little.
That's such a beautiful story because the fear is always bigger than the reality. People are usually patient.
Exactly. We put so much pressure on ourselves, but language is just a bridge. If the bridge is simple, it still works.
Exactly.
So Aisha, if someone listening is struggling with translating in their head, what are 2 or 3 things they can start doing today?
Okay, first tip. Think in small phrases, not full sentences.
What do you mean?
Instead of thinking, I am going to tell my friend that I cannot come to the party because I am very tired, just think the small phrases. Friend, party, no, tired.
So you're training your brain to see the key words in English.
Yes, then the words come out faster because you're not building a whole sentence inside.
That's smart. What's the second tip?
Second tip, talk to yourself in English.
People will think we're crazy.
Let them! But seriously, when you're alone, describe what you're doing. I am making tea. I am putting sugar. I am stirring. It sounds silly, but it builds a direct connection between your thoughts and English.
I used to do this while driving. I'm going straight, now I'm turning, that car is fast.
Exactly. Third tip, use one English sentence every time you speak.
What do you mean?
Even if you're speaking mostly Hindi with friends, force yourself to say one thing in English, like, give me the water, or that was funny. Slowly your brain stops translating because it becomes a habit.
One sentence. That's such an easy step, no pressure.
Exactly. Start with one, then two, then a whole conversation.
You know what's funny? When I first started trying to think in English, I would literally think, I am hungry, I want food. And then in Hindi, I'd say, Bhai, khana khana hai. Both laugh.
But that's progress. You're thinking in English. The speaking will follow.
Yeah, it takes time, but I remember one emotional moment. I was trying to explain something to my mom in English just for practice and I messed up a word. She smiled and said, "बेटा, मैं तो हिंदी में भी समझ जाती हूँ. Tension मत लो."
Aw, moms are the best.
That day I realized even if we make mistakes, the people who love us don't care. And strangers mostly don't care either. They just want the meaning.
Yes, we put so much pressure on ourselves, but language is just a bridge. If the bridge is simple, it still works.
Exactly.
Okay, let's do a quick recap of what we discussed today, but let's do it naturally.
Okay, first we said translating in your head is normal. It happens to everyone.
Yes, but we can reduce it. How?
By thinking in small phrases instead of full sentences, and by talking to yourself in English when you're alone.
And the third thing, start using one English sentence in your daily conversations, even if it's small.
And remember Neha's story. She just said one line in the meeting, and it changed everything.
Because speaking is a habit. You have to do it even if it's not perfect.
So, stop waiting for the perfect sentence, just speak.
Perfect is boring. Real is beautiful.
So if you enjoyed this conversation, please hit that like button. It helps us reach more people who are learning English.
And subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. We release new podcast episodes every week.
Until next time, keep practicing, speak small, speak often.
And remember, the person you are talking to just wants to understand you, not judge your grammar.
Exactly. Bye.
Bye!